A very good morning. You're watching News 9 with me, Deepak. Now, first up, the CCB sleuths cracked down on illegal gambling in the city. Now, they raided the Members Loungers Club in Wiley, Kabul for illegal gambling activities. Now, this happened late last night where the CCB had a sudden raid into this snooker parlor which was running an illegal gambling den, and they've seized about 1,83,000 cash and arrested 80 people. As you can see, the CCB there raiding this illegal gambling den in Wiley, Kabul. This happened late last night. About 80 people have been arrested in this illegal gambling den running in Wiley, Kabul, which was called the Loungers Club. Now, the owner, Hariraj Shetty, was running this gambling den, which was a snooker parlor. So, a snooker parlor by day and a gambling den by night. So, CCB doing a great job here, nabbing this particular illegal gambling den where about 80 people have been taken into custody by CCB, and also 1,83,000 in cash has been seized by the police. This happened about midnight yesterday. The Members Loungers Club, which is in Wiley, Kabul, being raided by the CCB. So a huge amount of cash, about 1,83,000 in cash has been seized. Also 80 people have been arrested in this particular illegal gambling den. Now, today's session is of immense curiosity. Yesterday, the CM was forced to talk on the Vijayanand fiasco, and he might make a statement today. In fact, even the Home Minister is expected to make a statement. Now, if these statements are not good enough, make no mistake, the opposition party is all set to crucify the Congress. Here's a report.
Will Assembly be rocked by Vijayanand issue today? Yes, this seems to be the most likely prediction for today's session. Yesterday, the opposition raised the issue vehemently, and the Chief Minister was forced to say that he will issue a statement on Friday. It was in the 0 hour that the BJP opposition MLAs raised this issue. They even asked for a detailed discussion. When the session starts, it will begin with the issue of Vijayanand and his misdemeanor in Sky Bar. Home Minister KJ George is also expected to make a statement. If his statement on the issue is not satisfactory, it is no secret that the opposition MLAs will scuttle proceedings. The scene will be no different in the council. Leader of opposition in the council, Ishwarappa too, raised the issue yesterday. Today, the main opposition party, BJP, will try to corner the Congress on the issue. Anand Baidanamane, News 9, Bengaluru.
Now, they are physically challenged, but through self-employment, they hope to stand on their own feet. Now, this dream of theirs has been crushed by the government. What is causing them so much pain? Here's a report.
They are physically challenged. Their dream of self-employment was first supported by the former Minister of Social Empowerment, Mallikarjuna Kharge. He sanctioned a loan for 27 physically challenged people from Gulbarga district through the National Handicapped Finance and Development Corporation. The minister had promised a loan of 1,20,000 rupees to each of them to start a business of their own. This was promised on February 22nd this year. He had sanctioned the loan and had provided them with the required papers. They were promised a check in 2 days. This promise has been broken. The dreams of self-employment of these people has been crushed under the officials' lethargy.
ಸರ್ ಇದು 22/2/2014 SM ಪಂಡಿತ್ ರಂಗಮಂದಿರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನ ಖರ್ಗೆ ಅವರು ಏನು ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಎಂಪವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರು. ಅವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ 27 ಜನ ಅಂಗವಿಕಲರಿಗೆ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ NHFDC ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಒಂದು ಸಾಲ ಸ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಿಕ್ಯಾಪ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ವತಿಯಿಂದ. ನಮಗೇನಂದ್ರು ನಾಳೆ ದಿನ ನಿಮಗೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಗುಲ್ಬರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ 1,20,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆದ್ರು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಬರೀ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು.
The loans were sanctioned 4 months back, but it has still not reached them. The Handicaps Welfare Association questioned the concerned officials about the delay. The officials cited elections as a reason and promised to provide the checks after that. After the elections, the blame game began. The beneficiaries were asked to visit the Bangalore Women and Children Welfare Office to collect their loans. The officials there sent them back empty-handed, saying that they had submitted incomplete and unsealed documents. officials at the Gulbarga Handicaps Welfare Association had sent incomplete unsealed documents for approval. Till date, the officials have failed to send the complete documents.
ಫಲಾನುಭವಿಗಳು ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ಅರ್ಜಿಗಳು ಅಪೂರ್ಣ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಅರ್ಜಿಗಳು ಅಪೂರ್ಣ ಆಗಿರುವ ಅರ್ಜಿಗಳನ್ನು ಪೂರ್ಣಗೊಳಿಸಿ ಫಲಾನುಭವಿಗಳಿಂದ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನು ಎಂಡಾಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ದಾಖಲೆಗಳು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಸರಿಪಡಿಸಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಈ ಎಲ್ಲನ ನಾವು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಈಗ 27 ಜನರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅವರಿಂದ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ಅರ್ಜಿಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಗಮಕ್ಕೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಸರ್.
The physically challenged people who dreamt of empowerment are suffering, all because of the complacency of a few officials. When will they be able to live out their dreams? Sanjay, News9, Gulbarga.
Now, a technical slag in a metro train in Kolkata caused it to stop for about 2 hours in a tunnel. Now, since the metro tunnel is in place in Bengaluru as well, apprehensions have been raised on whether it is safe for travel. Here's a report.
Travelling in a metro through a tunnel will be a new experience for Bengaluru's commuters. But a recent incident in one of the tunnels in the Kolkata metro has triggered fears about safety. BMRCL officials have assured that the tunnels of their metro project are safe, and they have explained why. Since Nama Metro is totally air-conditioned, there will be no scarcity of fresh air. Huge fans are being installed at tunnel gates, which will help air flow into the tunnels. The tunnel has a footpath measuring about 2 feet for commuters to use in case of emergencies. Heat absorbers to absorb heat generated in the tunnel have been installed. Train operators have been trained to open the doors in the event of power failure. And finally, huge water tankers have been constructed in the tunnel to store water. Traffic experts opine that additional power supply should be facilitated apart from these safety measures.
Metro underground work is in progress, in full swing, and probably there are several security and safety measures will have to be taken at that lower levels, because we are going as much as 20 meters down also from the ground level. In the stations also there only underground. So in such a scenario, the power, when it comes from the grid, it fails. It's very common power failure, because in Bangalore, even if we take directly from Jog or some power grid or storing grid and all, still there is possible chance of power can go. It is not a big thing. In some days back, the power has gone, the door could not open, many people suffocated inside and all the case. We have the story of that one.
BMRCL has put safety measures in place for passengers, but they should ascertain that no stone is left unturned in ensuring that passengers are well protected in case of emergencies. Pavitra, News9, Bengaluru.
Now, the rains last year led to many crop losses and property damages. But the uncertain rains this year have left farmers contemplating if their profits will be affected this year as well.
While the unexpected rains have only caused damages in Bengaluru, the lack of it has disrupted sowing in many parts of the state. One such region is Madikeri. The farmers who usually sow their crops in May are still awaiting favourable rains. It looks like the rain gods are frowning upon Kodagu, because the land which is usually blessed with abundant rains for crops like jawar has barely received any showers. What's ironic is that Kodagu is popularly known as Malenadu, or the land of rains. Though many farmers have already sown seeds, some of which are even sprouting, they are uncertain if they will be able to profit from these crops.
ನಮಗೆ ಕಳೆದ ವರ್ಷ ಅಂತೂ ಈ ಟೈಮ್ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಳೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತೂ ಮಳೆ ಇಲ್ಲವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಕಿದ ಜೋಳ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಾಲ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಲ ಮಾಡಿ, ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಲೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊಬ್ಬರ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಂದು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆದರೂ ಜೋಳಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಒಣಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ನೀರಿಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ನು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಲೋನ್ ಸಹ ಕಟ್ಟೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮಂತ ತುಂಬ ರೈತರು ಸಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಣಗಿ ಲೋನ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಆತ್ಮಹತ್ಯೆಗೆ ಇದಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
Farmers who usually turn to the Harangi Dam for water supply are disappointed. The dam, which was overflowing last year this time, is now falling short. Not only are the farmers facing a shortage of water for irrigation, but many have gone ahead and stated that they have difficulty getting clean water for domestic use.
ಮಳೆ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಹಾರಂಗಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಹೊಳೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾರಂಗಿ ಹೊಳೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಬತ್ತೋಗಿದೆ. ಕುಡಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನೀರಿನ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಗುಡ್ಡೇಶ್ವರ ಆಗಲಿ, ಕುಶಾಲನಗರ ಆಗಲಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರಿನ ಕುಡಿ ನೀರಿನಿಂದ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಈಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗಳನ್ನ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟೇ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
Hundreds of farmers in the 3,120 hectares of farmland in Virajpet and Sombarpet are suffering, and now they have turned to the government for help. The locals have even gone ahead and stated that this is the first time since 1921 that the farmers are facing this situation. Though the fields show tiny green sprouts, the farmers wonder if it will grow in time for harvesting. Many are waiting in the hope that the state government will come to their rescue. Manjunath KB, News 9, Madikeri.
Now, Friday is a very important day for devout Hindus, and today is the first Friday in the month of Ashada. The Chamundeshwari temple in Mysore is set to receive devotees visiting the abode of the goddess. Take a look.
Devotees will seek Goddess Chamundeshwari's blessings to be showered on them and their families. And while returning, they will get a tasty prasad. That's right, the prasad is the laddu which the Chamundeshwari Seva Samiti plans to distribute to the devotees. Look at the people sitting and rolling the laddus. This is a site at the Prasanna Venkataramana Swami temple at Mysore's old Bandekere area. And these people have been hard at work for not 1 or 2, but 5 days to prepare these 15,000 laddus. And here are the ingredients which will make up the yummy prasad. 200 kilograms of gram flour or besan, 350 kilograms of sugar, 25 kilograms of ghee, 15 tins of cooking oil, 15 kilograms of dried grapes or raisins, 15 kilograms of cashew nut. The practice started a few years ago when the Samiti began distributing prasad to the devotees on the occasion of the first Friday of Ashada.
ಚಾಮುಂಡೇಶ್ವರಿ ಪೂಜಾ ಸಮಿತಿ ಅಂತ ಕಳೆದ ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಆರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಳೆದ ವರ್ಷ 6,000 ಲಾಡುನ ಭಕ್ತಾದಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಹಂಚಿದ್ದು. ಈ ವರ್ಷ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು 15,000 ಲಾಡು ಮಾಡಿ ಭಕ್ತಾದಿಗಳಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಆಷಾಢ ಶುಕ್ರವಾರ ದಿವಸ ಹಂಚಕ್ಕೆ ಏರ್ಪಾಡು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
Last year the devotees were offered Obbattu and Son Papadi. On its part, even the temple authorities are readying for the rush. Ram for News 9, Mysore.